did you get some?
Jason. Jason Drew.
Get jazzy on. I'm that flight that you get on. International. First class seat on my lap.
Hey, everybody! How are you? Can you hear me okay? Everybody in the back, can you hear me okay? You good? We good? All right, guys, welcome to the NuWu Comedy Club. Just so you guys know, if you haven't been here, if this is your first time, this is a completely uncensored show. So if you're easily offended, you're probably from Utah, you're fucking Mormon, get the fuck out of here. You don't belong here. Everybody else is here to get high in public, and we're here to have a good fucking time. And remember, they're just words. We hate Karens, we hate Darrens, and Yelpers really could go fuck themselves, because Yelpers don't do anything happy. They just like to complain about shit. So, first things first, please keep your table talk to a minimum, so to respect all the comics that will be performing here tonight, and also just a few friendly reminders of stuff that's about to happen here at NuWu. So, this coming Tuesday, trivia with, I hate saying this, trivia with Jinja Ninja. It's that guy. Jinja Ninja. At 8 o'clock. So come hang out and do trivia with the soulless redhead. And yeah, answer hard questions while you're high. All right. Wednesday, Can of Karaoke with Jen from Japan and Granny Annie. Granny Annie is this beautiful girl right here, but you will not recognize her when she dresses up as Granny Annie. And you can do karaoke from 7 to 10 o'clock on Wednesdays. And on Thursdays, it's industry night. So industry night, so if you work in the industry, guys, come down 7 to 10. There's great deals and freebies, but it's also on Thursdays, ladies' night from 8 to 11. It's BOGOs for ladies? The first, do they still smoke for free? So for the first hour, ladies, pre-rolls are buy one, get one, totally free. So half price. Sweet. Yeah, I do math. All right. Also, tonight, we're doing a Sky High Lounge package, guys. All you have to do, we're giving away a $100 Sky High Lounge package. That's Toy right there. That's her name. And she'll be up front or walking around. Just remember that beautiful face. All you have to do is an Instagram post that you're here. And you're in the running, she'll give you a ticket, and we give it away tonight. And once the show ends, we give it away. Somebody's going home tonight with a $100 Sky High Lounge package. Also, the food truck tonight, you guys are going to be high. You're going to get hungry. And today, this is my first experience with these guys. Cheaters Chopped Cheese. Delicious. I've been told it's delicious. I don't know what the menu is. I'm guessing Philly cheesesteaks. I could be off. But give it a try. Small business, give it a shot. They are delicious. And if you're high, it's more delicious. Also on Instagram, guys, they haven't shut us down yet. Please follow at NuWu Comedy Club. That's where we reveal all the headliners for the upcoming weeks. So please, please, please follow us. And that being said, please take advantage of the bar. Can of cocktails are delicious. If you've never had a can of cocktail, it's a microdose drink that tastes so fucking delicious. You don't know anything's in it. If you have more than one, you can't drive home. Also, the dab bar. If you've never had a dab, it's like a little booger, and they heat it up really hot, and then you inhale the smoke, and then you can't drive for 3 days. So give it a shot. Dabs are $6. Can of cocktails are $6. Please, please, please don't forget to take care of your bar and wait staff, and let's get this shit started. You guys ready to get this shit started? Let's fucking go. Oh, they're filming this. Hold on. See what the fuck that did. Okay. First comic coming to stage. Flo, where are you? You're right here? Oh, there you are. Coming all the way from Florida, guys. Her first time here. Please show her some love for the very funny Flo Funny.
Clap it up for smoking weed legally, y'all. We can't do that shit in Florida, y'all. I respect y'all who smoke weed. I can't smoke weed, though, because I used to smoke, but every time I'd smoke, I thought my ex was gay. Yeah, I'm like, are you sure you're not eating ass on the side? I'd get all paranoid, and he's like, nah, but you can eat my ass if you want. And I'm like, I don't know, that sounds kind of gay still. I'm like, I thought it was with my best friend who's gay. Y'all don't have gay friends? It's a cool thing, y'all. Clap it up for Black History Month. How about that? Y'all know about HBCUs over here? It's a historically black university. That's where I went to college, y'all, in Florida. I was telling this white girl that I went to FAMU, and she's like, you went for the BBC, right? And I was like, British broadcast? She goes, no, the big black cock. And I was like, no. Well, yeah, that too. But I went for an education, bitch. And I heard the drugs were good. And that's where I started getting high. Yep. Y'all high right now? Okay, we got silent laughers here. That's great. I'm glad you got that. Clap it up for big black cocks, y'all. No. Oh, y'all not a big dick crowd? Okay. Anyway, say woohoo if you've been to another country. All right. Anyone been to Brazil? Okay, I just got back from Brazil. Several years I lived there. And I arrived here, and I thought Portuguese and Spanish were the same, so I went to the bar, and I asked the bartender to give me some pinga. Some of you know, I didn't know. Pinga means dick in Spanish, y'all? Oh, my God, it's alcohol in Portuguese. In the moment, I didn't know that, though, and so he's looking confused, and the bartender's like, you don't want to wait for me to finish work? And I'm thinking, maybe it's illegal in Vegas? Like, maybe he's got the hookup for me or something? So I waited, and at the end, he's like, see me in the back. And I'm like, dang, he got the pinga supply. Yeah, I went to the back. He whipped out his dick, y'all. I'm like, that's not pinga. He goes, yeah, this is pinga. I'm like, first of all, that's muy pequeña. That ain't pinga. So y'all into the pinga shit or no? Say woohoo if you got some pinga with you tonight. We're a small dick crowd. Okay. Anyway, you heard my stage name is Flo Funny. That's because no one can pronounce my real name. It's a messed up name. My real name is Flo Fagundes. Yeah, that wasn't the punchline, sir. Someone said it sounds like an Italian vaginal disease. Yeah, does it look like I'm burning? Sometimes they tell me that. I'm a middle school theater teacher by day, y'all. Y'all don't give a fuck? Neither do my kids. Yeah. But I'm saying the kids mess up my name all the time. The worst I got was Mrs. Fat Coochie. Yeah. That shit's fucked up. I'm just waiting for these divorce papers to go through so I can change my name because I'm sick of being called Mrs. Fat Pussy Bitch. You know what I mean? I love my students, but fuck them kids. Y'all got kids? Okay, so fuck them kids, am I right? Okay. I'm like, shit, y'all, I was out sick several days. I was happy to be back in class, and they asked me why I was out. I told them I had a parasite called Giardia, and one of the kids immediately was like, Miss Fagundes got gonorrhea. I'm like, y'all, how did they know I have gonorrhea? Yeah. I don't know. And then he's like, is it contagious? I'm like, not for you. You're not old enough yet. Glad you got that. Yep. But yeah, y'all, I've been teaching for several years, but I know I don't look like it. For some reason, I just look like a whore. Yeah, they say whore vibes. I don't know, whores on tours. Any teachers here tonight? Any whores here tonight? All right. You, sir, watch out. He almost raised his hand. You see that? But watch out now. But I'm glad. Any tips, ma'am, on the woo, proud? Because I'm proud that you're proud. All I heard was no es puta. And I'll clap it up for that. Puta's in the house. Hell yeah. I like that shit, y'all. But, all right, so where do you guys go on dates nowadays? Y'all, who's single? Say woohoo. And y'all sound sad and single. Damn. Y'all, look, I found out you should go to the hookah lounge because you could really find out what that mouth can do. I went on a date. I had the pipe, you know, and I sucked it so hard the water splashed back in my face. And the guy goes, damn, girl, your cheeks be pulling. And I was like, really? I didn't even know. So I went on the dating app and I put on my profile, strong jaw. Yeah, that shit's working well for me. Y'all should try that. That shit's good. Yeah, y'all. Clap it up for uncircumcised penis. Dang, y'all not an extra meat crowd? The high people have quiet laughs. Like, look at their faces. All y'all like, and it's not coming out. Is that what happens? Shit. Okay, well, look, no, I don't discriminate, but one time I had a penis that was so much skin hanging, y'all. I took it out of my mouth. The skin was still in my throat. Pulled the rest out. That shit looked like the Harry Potter sorting hat. Yeah. Can't even watch the movie anymore. Neither can y'all. Yeah. But I don't discriminate, y'all. Pussy's ugly, too. I personally think mine was ugly, but this guy was like, girl, no, you got a pretty pussy. It looks like a flower. I was like, really? I got a mirror, and I looked. I'm like, it looks like a squid. Straight up seafood, y'all. That's what I thought. Yeah, so ever since I've been trying to go to the gym because I'm trying to plump up this puss. Yeah, y'all don't go to the gym, y'all? No gym people? We just smoke weed all day. Fuck, yeah. Yeah, no, I take protein powder. Do y'all? One man. One sad single man. You're the same guy. I'm taking the protein powder. I hope it all goes straight to the vag, y'all. Protein puss up in here. Yeah, say woohoo if you have kids. Yeah, you sounds like y'all do. Y'all in the back don't though, right? Okay, well, I just was thinking, should I do more teacher stuff or end it with dick and vagina? Y'all just don't give a fuck. We're high. Just say whatever the fuck comes to mind. Let's see. Yeah, in my class, I saw this kid taking my clear tape and putting it on his nose. And I was like, are you using that for blackheads? And he's like, oh, you racist. And I'm like, I'm not a Karen, bitch. I'm like a cracker, you know, Eminem. I loved 8 Mile, y'all. Did y'all? I'm a regular cracker. Did y'all watch 8 Mile? Didn't y'all love 8 Mile with Eminem? Shit, I loved that. After I watched the movie, I felt like I was Eminem. I tried to find my mom in my trailer park. I was like, you're putting Tito's in my cereal, aren't you, you dumb cracker bitch? My mom's just like, nah, but if you want, I got some crushed up oxys. Yeah, or some condoms. I'm like, condoms? I'm in 6th grade, you dirty dick loving bitch. Tighten up that trailer park puss. Y'all about that trailer park puss? Anybody tonight? No? One person. You. Who likes trailer park puss up in here? You, sir? How is that going for you? You're from Florida? That makes sense now. Florida trailer park puss is on another level. You relating with everything? Okay. The only Floridian. Now you got it. Hell yeah. Yeah, they called me Flo Rida at FAMU. I went to a black college 5 years. I went in Flo and I came out Floisha. Yeah. I got my card, y'all. I'm certified. But anyone say woohoo if you're a late bloomer, if you were a late bloomer. Damn, I'm the only fucked up one in the house. Florida, trailer park puss, and I'm a late bloomer. Y'all, late bloomers, y'all. Are you sure, sir? You look like you might have been one. No? Okay. You dropped the balls at a normal age? Okay. Well, I remember I was a senior when I finally grew tits. I woke up and I'm like, Mom, I finally have tits. She came running in the room. She was like, that's wonderful, honey. But where are they? And I'm like, this is it, Mom. Did your tits start off like this? She's like, nah. But those tits do run in the family. You have your father's tits. Nobody else have father's tits? All right, shall we leave it on that then? If y'all could follow me at Flow Funny and give it up for your host, Gabe Lopez. Appreciate y'all. Have a good night.
I want your drama, the touch of your hair. I want
Give it up for Flo Funny from Florida. Did she say Trailer Park Puss? Trailer Park Puss. Florida's weird. What do we have in Vegas that would be comparable to? No, like to Trailer Park Puss. I mean, Seagull Suites. I mean, you guys got something. You guys got something there. You got the daily rate, you know, the weekly rate, the monthly rate. Dottie's, okay. What is it? Naked City, okay, the Naked City. Tunnel Twat, hey, see, Tunnel Twat. Some of that homeless twat right there. Uh-oh, yeah. Because I can't imagine anything smelling better than homeless vagina. I've done my part. Let's bring up some more comedy. All right. Next comic coming to stage. First timer here at the NuWu Comedy Club as well. Please show him some love for Joseph Ryan Martinez.
You can keep it going for Gabe. How we doing? Waking up. Trailer Park Puss. Miss Fuji's looking for some panga right now. Someone's got to hook her up. We having fun, guys? Okay, now I'll get some energy. I appreciate that. Thanks for having me. First time here. I never performed in a dispensary. I just broke up with a girl who smoked too much weed, man. I had to fucking, I don't know what it is. Well, the dabs don't look good sometimes. Anyone hit the dab bar? Not tonight? Yes, you know, there's a limit. Fucking, we need pliers and a torch to get high. Like, I ain't trying to fuck a welder, you know what I mean? She had weed bumper stickers. Like, she was a little too invested in weed. Weed's not trying to win an election, you know what I mean? So my name is Joseph Ryan Martinez. I don't know why I got 3 fucking names. I thought that would be an easier thing, but people tell me I look way more Joseph Ryan than I do Martinez. So, fucking white Mexican, super white Mexican. Actually, if I'm being woke, I grew up Mexican white trash. That was, I grew up around some trailer parks. My mom used to make horchata with Mountain Dew. That's the kind of white trash. Fuck yeah. It was delicious. Horchata Code Red. It was fucking amazing. Some little kids fucking, it was a great recipe. It was just Mountain Dew and tahini. That's fucking all we drank when we were kids. I was like one of those little kids that had like a dirty face, you know? We used to eat at Little Caesars that was in a Kmart. Like for holidays and shit. I had crazy bread for Christmas one year, no fucking joke. Do you fuck with Kmart, man? You're nodding your head, right? So people don't even know about what the fuck Kmart is. Y'all think like Walmart's trash. Kmart was a shittier Walmart. These guys are nodding their fucking head. Kmart had a going out of business sale my whole fucking life. My whole fucking life, right? Like the fucking layaway. See, I got some Kmart people here. You guys were quiet on the Trailer Park Puss. You're not some Kmart folks, right? Y'all fuck with me. You guys, are you 2 Kmart people right here? You been there? Okay. You guys are a cute couple. You guys like dye your hair together? Yeah? Okay. All right. They nod your head. You guys are from Vegas? No? Where are you from? Texas and? Texas, Detroit. Give it up for Texas, Detroit. You guys, so wait, how'd you meet from Texas and Detroit? In L.A.? Okay. And what were y'all doing in L.A. back then? Drugs and alcohol. Okay, we all have a common. All right. Okay, she knows all about it. Okay. 33 years ago. Oh, give them a fucking round of applause, man. 33 years. Fucking A. You guys been together forever. And then, my man, where's your girl? She doesn't exist. Well, we got to hook him up. We got no single women here? Now everyone's fucking quiet. Everyone's quiet. We got to hook up my man. Did I? Good-looking Jerry Rice. I'm sorry. We'll get you. He'll take it. Thank you very much, guys. I grew up super dysfunctional. Both my parents were alcoholics. My dad was full Mexican alcoholic. Mom was an Irish alcoholic, which makes me a comedian, right? So, fuck yeah. I got some, you know, we're doing comedy in dispensary, so there's a lot of fucking baggage in this room, so I feel like I can share. I have a fetish, and my fetish is ratchet Latinas. I fucking love me a ratchet Latina. I don't know what it is about fucking fake eyelashes and like a blinged out steering wheel. She's fucking hot, saying shit like literally, like it fucking gets me fucking going, man. Love me some poor English, right? Supposedly, fuck yeah. For reals, for reals. What you doing tonight? I heard some ratchet Latinas before. Where are they? Are they here? Oh, there you go. Hey, give her a round of applause. Okay. You got a blinged out steering wheel? She does. I know she does, right? Where'd you get it? Did you get it on Amazon? You say, okay. Good for you. All right. Are you single? No, all right. Okay. I'm rooting for you, man. I'm sorry. It's all good. What was your name, sir? I'm AK. Are you coming up? Are you a comedian? Not that you know of. Okay, gotcha. You got a cool look, AK. You got a cool look. You look like an actor in Hollywood or something. The attractive silver fox. Okay, silver fox. I guarantee there's some women. I know there's some women here like silver foxes. I know there is. I've seen dudes like you in porn movies just beating the shit up. What'd you say? My genre? Shit, that's probably, okay, yep. Yeah. Silver Fox and Ratchet Latina. You can just Google that shit and just fucking find it. I met my girl in the real world, man. I met her at the gym, dude. Mexicans love fucking Planet Fitness. I mean, you guys, they do. Because the inside's painted like a quinceañera, man. They fucking love it, dude. And my shit was ratchet as hell. The fucking homeless people always trying to sell you shit. My man's trying to sell me a fucking phone charger. I'm like, it's an extension cord, dude. You can't. Kicked my man out of the sauna because he was steaming vegetables. He had to fucking go. Love being out here. I grew up Midwest Catholic, man. Midwest Catholic. First time I came out here, I dated a couple Jews, right? And one of them I fell in love with. And people get weird when I bring that up. I don't know. I was a Jew lover there for a minute. I'll admit it, you know. And I'm not talking about Jewish people. I dated a couple Korean girls named Jew. Yeah, sorry. Should have clarified that. I should have clarified. One was great in bed. She would fucking Jew me down. It was hot. It was fucking hot, man. I love the cultures, except on the dating apps, man. Y'all fuck with dating apps? I know someone does. I know someone weed and dating apps go hand in hand. It's a fucking, but they ghost you from overseas. Like, they didn't even live in this fucking, they'll ghost you from other countries and shit. This girl told me she grew up across from fucking San Diego. Turns out she lives in Taiwan. I'm like, bitch, why don't you fucking talking about my personality as type A? You live in type A. Just be honest, man. Just be fucking honest. The fuck you doing? Right? My mom doesn't know what the fuck I'm doing. She's back in the Midwest. She sees my little videos and shit. She's like, I saw your little boomerang comedy show. I couldn't hear anything. I'm like, yeah, that's what it sounded like, Mom. That's what it sounded like. She thinks she knows pop culture, my mom. She thinks her favorite actor is a guy named Channing Tatum. Channing fucking Tatum. She thinks the guy who played Willy Wonka's name's Timothy Chalamet. He's Asian. It's right there in Rotten Potatoes if you read it. Midwest mom. She lets me out here, though. I like older women, man. I like older women because older women are direct, man. They're older women. They're fucking direct, and they have clean-ass vaginas, man. I don't know what it is. They've, like, seen some battles go on, so they know how to, like, the older they get, there's more hospitality, you know what I mean? You don't have to clean your house to, like, impress somebody, you know? Like, you have to get it ready. They clean their vagina like they're trying to get their deposit back, you know what I mean? Thorough. I'll fuck with an older woman. My ex was gorgeous when we first met, but it was a fucking dimly lit Applebee's, and you couldn't, you know what I mean? She liked putting her fingers in my mouth during sex. That was, only Latina ever do that. I'm all about kinky shit, but like not with the taste of hot Cheetos, you know what I mean? That fucking just throws you to fuck off, man. She showed up on our first date, and she looked way more Latina in person than she did in her photos, which that's my fucking look, right? Like, you had the caramel skin and fucking eyebrows penciled in and fucking a bunch of children. It's fucking hot. Just smacked her boys right in front of me, dude. I like old school discipline. There's something super hot about seeing a Latina woman scold her fucking 3 boys while holding her 2 daughters. It's fucking hot. Just scolding while holding. By far the most mature 19-year-old I'd ever dated, so. I lost you there. All right, my name's Joseph Ryan Martinez with 2 Z's. Keep it going for Gabe. Thank you for having me. You guys were a blast.
Get up for Joseph Ryan, Michael, Andrew, whatever, with fucking Martinez with 7 Z's. I got more. You guys ready for more? Next comic, special guest. He's normally a headliner here, but he shows up. If he shows up, He's going up, but please get up for my good friend, Johnny Hilder!
Well, I'm sailing.
All right. You guys are fun. Dude, if you play your cards right, I think you could fuck that last comic. He was way into you, man. I think if he was all the compliments for you. He's like, I think he wants to fuck you if you play your cards right. I've learned a lot about you as a crowd watching from the back. Apparently you like small, uncircumcised dicks and trailer park puss. I don't know. This is all stuff I heard from the back. I don't know. It's been a fun show so far. I wanted my wife to come here to the show tonight, but unfortunately she's too busy making all the money in our marriage. I'm a feminist. I insist she makes all the money in this marriage. My wife has a job. She's a manager with a salary. I do shows where I get paid in pre-rolls. She's making all the money in this marriage, and I like it. I met my wife on Tinder. So I proved you can turn a hoe into a housewife. It is, in fact, possible. My wife was on Tinder, man, getting it wet, having a good time, man. We both were. We were on there having the casual sex, and she was crushing it. She told me when I met her, don't worry about settling down with me, because my goal in life right now is to ride a carousel of dick. That's the woman I married, wanting to ride a dick carousel. And I ground that shit to a halt. By the way, she did not mention the carousel of cock in her profile. I don't know if I would have swiped right. And I would have, let's be honest. But it was more tame. She described herself as a proud, beautiful, sapiosexual woman. I had no idea what the fuck sapiosexual meant, but it sounded hot. I was like, I hope it doesn't sting. And if it does, penicillin cures most things. It'll clear up sapiosexual 5 days tops. Oh, then what if it's something fucked up? I want to find out too late that I'm not as sapiosexual and embarrass myself. Like, what if on our first date we're hitting it off, she goes, hey, you did say you were sapiosexual, right? Like, you're goddamn right I did. She whips out a turtle. Like, whoa, what the fuck? That's not what I thought that. So like an asshole, I Googled it. I Googled what does sapiosexual mean, and it means somebody who's attracted to intelligence. So if you happen to be a sapiosexual, the fact that I had to Google that definition makes me ugly as shit right now. That is not smart behavior. They just know what words mean. Meeting your wife on Tinder is cool, though, because you find out quickly if you click sexually. First night we had sex, my wife talked dirty, and she's good at it. I was a smitten kitten, because you can suck at talking dirty, ladies. Women think that anything yelled out in a sexy tone is dirty talk, but that's not true. Bullshit in a sexy tone is still bullshit. Like, my ex-girlfriend, by the end, just stopped trying, and it fucked me up. I remember one night we were having sex. It's what it looks like when I have sex, by the way. Looks like a choo-choo train, but trust me, it feels like a freight train, ladies. Or don't trust me, make me prove it. I'll prove this all night. We're fucking, all of a sudden she yells out, oh yeah, John, do not stop until you come. Which confused me so bad, I stopped right there like, what the fuck? Usually that's what I do. You can call me selfish, but I go till I blow every time. What other obvious shit you want to yell out, babe? You're like, oh yeah, I want you to sleep until you're not tired anymore. Drive until you reach your destination. Eat food until you're full. That's me, by the way. That's how I come. Thank you for enjoying. It's when you want to walk in a room and I'm going, Great timing on his part. I was also dating a black girl when I met my wife, and this girl was awesome in bed. She talked dirty too, but it was like no dirty talk I had ever experienced up to that point in my life. If I could sum it up in just one word, it was terrifying. This girl scared the shit out of me. Like, maybe I've been lucky. In my life, white girls have always yelled out very encouraging, ego-boosting shit to me in bed. Like, oh, John, you're so big. You're so much better than the last 5 guys I fucked. That was my wife. I appreciated the compliment. But my black girlfriend did not yell out encouragement. She yelled out threats. Terrifying threats that felt real. We were fucking one night. Freight training her. All of a sudden, she yells out, you little bitch. She called me a little bitch out of nowhere. And honestly, it's never happened to me before. When she did this, I got way harder. Like, call me the Grinch. I grew 3 sizes that day. I was like, well, that's new. I guess I like fear. I'll have to unpack that with my therapist next week. That'll be fun. She goes, you little bitch, if you get yours before I get mine, I will rip your dick off. I have never been this scared in my entire life. Had I been wearing pants, I would have shat them. And I believed her too. She had 5 orgasms that night. I made sure of it. That was almost 4 years ago, and I still haven't come. In case it's still too soon, she could be anywhere. My wife is so confused, like, John, you never finish. Like, honey, it's for the best. Danger lurks in the shadows. That's right. I wanted my mom to come to the show, too. My Mormon mom is in town visiting me, and she almost wanted to come to the show, but she thinks if she, like, inhales secondhand smoke, she won't go to heaven. So she couldn't come. And she's in town visiting and staying with me, which she drove here, which she never does. She always flies, but now the planes are crashing all the time. She's terrified of getting in an airplane. So she drove. She also wanted to show off her new car. She got this personalized license plate for her Buick. It says 3GR8KDZ, 3 great kids. My mom has 5 children. Yeah, her own license plate says 2 of us suck. It is very specific. And I'm not going to lie to you, I don't think I made the plate. I am not top 3. My brother's a doctor. My sister teaches special ed kids. I tell dick jokes in dispensaries. There's not a fucking chance I made the top 3. I do love my mom, though. She calls me every single Sunday in an unbroken streak since I moved to Las Vegas to tell me that she loves me, hope I have a good week. What I don't love, though, my mom calls me exclusively from the bathroom. Every time she calls me, she's sitting on the toilet. I don't know, because my name's John, she's sitting on my namesake. Frankly, I don't want to know, like, what is it about going to the bathroom that makes my mom think, I got to call my son right now? What about that moment makes her think that? It can't be pretty. I got this image of her there on the toilet getting ready to unleash hell. She thinks to herself, you know what? I should call the other piece of shit I created. I mean, what else could it be? I like to use my cell phone in public restrooms as well, but to fuck with people. It's kind of fun, and if you're a guy, you can try this. It's a bit of a prank. If you're at a urinal in public just taking a piss, and some guy walks in and starts pissing next to you, you take out your cell phone, call some random guy's number. In fact, the more random that guy is, the better. When he picks up, you go, dude, you are not going to believe this. I think I just found your dick. This dude I'm pissing next to, his dick looks exactly like yours. He's your doppelganger. One person like that, where I was like, that's all I need on that one. I wrote that high as a kite, and I knew somebody was going to be at that level where it hits. I was like, fuck, there's one of them, thank God. Vegas is a lot of celebrities live in Las Vegas. More porn stars are moving here than ever. And they're starting to come to these shows. They're all comedy fans, they want to do comedy, so I'm meeting a lot of porn stars. And it's always weird, because when I meet them, I want to say, hey, I'm a big fan of yours. But when you tell a porn star you're a big fan, that's a different kind of thing. You're basically saying, hi, I've jerked off to you a lot. Oh, with this hand. Shit. Like, that's a very personal interaction immediately. Like, when someone says they like me, I've never made them come with my work. That's a very impressive thing if you've made me jizz. Never done that to a person. Let's see. I live here in Las Vegas almost 20 years. Originally from Utah, born and raised. It's a weird state to be from. People here I'm from there, they react in weird ways, like judgment. People have actually said to me, dude, why would you be from Utah? Like I chose it. Like, I'm from Utah because that's where my mom's vagina was when I popped out of it. That was her bad decision, not mine. If I knew that was Utah, I would have crawled right back inside. Like, nope, you got to cross state lines, lady. I can hold my breath for 2 more hours. I did it for 9 months. I'm a strong swimmer. By the way, never forget this. Even if you suck at swimming now, everyone in this room at one point was a great swimmer. Everyone here, your first act as a thing was to win the most competitive swimming race of all time. Every one of you beat millions of sperm in a race, so good for you, you bunch of winners. Now, having said that, you ever meet someone so stupid, all you can think is, how are you the sperm that won that race? Every day I meet at least 2 of these assholes, like, no way you won. One hurdle, you would have just toppled over, not a fucking chance. And if this guy won, what dumb shit loser sperm came in last place? Just distracted by his own jizzy tail, I'm too high to do a circle. That was almost a dangerous situation. If I did another one of those, I might have toppled over. I almost caused vertigo in myself. That was amazing. Being from Utah obviously has a stereotype. People assume that you must be a Mormon. Especially if you look like this, they assume that. I look impossibly Mormon. I got a 10-year-old boy's haircut, pale white skin, I think my shade of white's even called Mormon. Yeah, this is a paint color at Home Depot. If you're ever there flipping through those swatches, you want your guest bathroom this color, you can just save some time, you ask for the Mormon. It's a shade lighter than egg white. I am very pale. I look this Mormon because I was a Mormon. Hard emphasis on the was. I'm not anymore. I couldn't do it. I like to sin too much. Any other sinners here at the dispensary smoking weed in public? Not that all of you. Yeah, no. That's not a sin. No. I thought it'd be more. You are in Las Vegas, for God's sake. Sin City. You don't come to Las Vegas to fuck your wife. It's the most honest thing you're going to hear, honestly. Seriously. If you wake up next to your own wife when you're in Las Vegas, that's when you know that you had too much to drink. Vegas won. You wake up Saturday morning. What a night. Fuck, you again? No. This room is so expensive. This is bullshit. I thought you were Chinese last night. I already crossed it off my bucket list. God damn it. A lot of my family are still Mormon to this day. Their self-control amazes me. My brother is still a Mormon. A couple of my moms are still Mormon. They're sticking with it. They are impressive people, man. I am an alcoholic who can't keep my dick in my pants. Meanwhile, my family is resisting Pepsi. It's incredible. I like Pepsi and pussy way too much to be a Mormon. Love that cola flavor. You guys know pussy tastes like cola, right? It does if you pour Pepsi on there first. That's a chef's secret, me to you. Otherwise, it just tastes like it always tastes. So get that Pepsi on there. It's a chef's secret. Follow me for more recipes. I got one more, and it's not for everyone. If your girl's on her period, you just pour some cherry Pepsi on that shit. It's called a Cherry's Jubilee. And frankly, they named it that way to trick you into doing it, because it's not that jubilant. You really got to love your lady a lot to give her the old Cherry's Jubilee. You have to go down on her looking like a starving Tom Hanks in Castaway. Like that's the last fish dinner you're ever going to eat. And then you pop up looking like Wilson. Oh, my God, I'm sorry. That's a filthy joke. I'm glad that you guys were somewhat on board for that one. I like to drink. That's my vice. I smoke weed, too, but I'm an alcoholic full on. I like to drink a lot. I think I could drink with like the best of them, but I found out that my wife's best friend can drink like a fucking champ. Just had her first baby. So I was like, all right, you haven't had a drink in a year, but your husband's watching the kid tonight, so let's have a little drinking contest. Let's see if you can still hold your shit. She's all in. She goes, all right, what should we drink? I said, you're doing it. Let's do it. You pick the drink. She goes, whiskey. Already I'm scared because my favorite drinks are girly as shit. Fruity ass shit. My favorite one's called a dirty soccer mom. It's vodka mixed with Capri Sun and a couple of orange slices. It's delicious. Gives you a ton of energy for the second half, too. It's fucking great. So the whiskey, I know I'm already in a tight spot, but I'm going for it. Shots of Jameson. 8 shots in, I got to go to bed. I can't hang. Next morning, she is still going. I wanted to cheer her on, but the night before, she said that with this first baby, she's very excited about breastfeeding. So I'm like, well, fuck, you can't get drunk and breastfeed. You're going to fuck up your kid. She's like, don't worry. It's a simple solution. You get drunk, you just pump the milk, you pour it out. It's a classic pump and dump. But I found out this woman will not waste alcohol. If she gets drunk, she will pump that milk, put it in the fridge, and use it later to make White Russians. Yeah. They were very strong at her house. Delicious. The cereal was very strong, too. I used the raw milk, got drunk off Fruit Loops at 9 a.m. The shit tasted sour, but it felt sweet. If you are drinking, be careful. Vegas is not a town of drink and driving. Don't fuck around with that. I see people get pulled over all the time for it. And I've always wondered this. If a motorcycle cop pulls over a drunk driver, how does he get that guy back to the station? It's like, buddy, you just blew a .16. That's twice the legal limit. Do you know what that means? You got to ride bitch back to the station. I hope you're not a touchy drunk. And I am. I'll be rubbing his nipples all the way back to the station. I am not gay, but if I'm drunk, I will start rubbing nipples. Nipples all look the same from the back. You make that your policy. They're all identical from back there as long as you shave them, so shave up, ladies. It's the least you could do. There are excuses that make it out of that dreaded DUI. A buddy of mine got pulled over. The cop said, sir, you're under arrest for drunk driving. He said, the hell I am. I didn't do it. It's like, how'd you not do it, buddy? You're alone in the car. You're clearly drunk, and you're driving. That's very wrong, officer. See, about 5 miles back, I realized I was way too drunk to be driving this car. So in that moment, I asked Jesus to take the wheel. That's the guy you want. Jesus Christ, he was all over the road. How's that my fault? There was water in a cup when I gave it to him. Thank you. Got to go to church to get that last part. The rest of you owe God an apology. That's on you. One God-fearing man in here. I do like to, let's see, drinking and smoking, my favorite things. And by the way, thanks for smoking here legally at a dispensary. Some of that money goes to our schools, and our kids in Las Vegas are so fucking stupid. These are the dumbest kids in America. They need our help. You got to smoke ourselves dumb so they can get smart. Think of this as charity work. Everything you smoke tonight, you're saving a dumb kid. Feel good about that. It's like ringing a bell at Christmas, giving an angel their wings. Take a rip on that, take a dab. Another child saved. Feels good to be an angel. I think this is all tax deductible, actually. It's all charity work, so feel pretty good about that. I'm glad marijuana is legal, man. It should be. It's more fun than alcohol and less dangerous. Like, I love booze, but I do shit drunk I'd never do if I was high. Top of the list, I'm a drunk dialer. It's the only time my phone even is a phone. If I'm not drunk, my phone just plays porn and Tetris. That's it. But if I get drunk, I see that little phone icon, I touch it, I call people, I say terrible things to those people. Never happens high. I never high dialed. I never gotten stoned and called up an ex-girlfriend or a coworker trying to fuck. I can't even get hard on weed, let alone dial 10 numbers. That's a lot of hurdles for me and my limp dick to leap. Like, nope. Nope. I've only successfully high dialed once in my entire life, and I was not even looking for pussy that night. I was looking for pizza. I was high as a kite, horny for some pizza, but I could not get pizza to my home, which is just next level high. Give up on life at that point. There are like 30 ways to get a fresh hot pizza to your house. I cannot do one of them competently. I tried to call him. He goes, "Thank you for calling Pizza Hut, sir. How can I help you tonight?" The first words out of my absurdly stoned mouth were, "Yeah, I'd like a delivery for carryout." I said those words with sincerity in my heart. And he said, "Sir, a delivery for carryout, I don't think I can do that without disrupting the space-time continuum." Sending us all to an alternate 1985 where Biff Tannen owns a casino and is married to your mom. I was like, what the fuck? How did I just call the only guy in America higher than I am? What are the odds on that? Let's try one more time, my pizza friend. Can you bring pizza to me? I can't move an inch right now, but I want your hot pizza inside me. 3 meats if you got them. It's only dirty if you take it there. That's on you, not me. And as any stoner can attest, the best thing about ordering a pizza when you're high off your ass is that you forget you did it. When that pizza shows up, it's magical. It is the most beautiful moment of confusion that an adult will ever experience. You're on your couch in a high daze, scrolling through Netflix for the 500th time, picking nothing. Love is Blind could be good. Then all of a sudden, some angel knocks on your door, the piping hot pizza you forgot you wanted. You open up that door. First of all, thank God you're not the police. I am so hungry. Who sent you here, God? You open up that box. These are the exact toppings I've been thinking about. This is nuts. All right, my angel, what do I owe you for this? It's already paid for. What? This is better than Christmas. Last thing I'll say about weed, as much as I love it, I cannot endorse it as a productive way to spend your time. Like, maybe you can smoke weed and do chores. I'm not that guy. If I smoke this much weed, my day is shot. For the last few years, I've had nothing but days to shoot. I wasted many a day. I got high last week, and I thought, man, what am I going to do if I go blind? Then I thought about that for the next 9 hours. Lost my whole day in that rabbit hole. Like, if I wake up one day and I can't see shit, I got to have a game plan. I made some very big choices that day. First of all, one thing, if I go blind, one thing you will never see me do, and I won't see me do it either. I love that joke. It never gets what I think it should. I fucking love that joke. I'm never going to touch your faces. I'm not going to be the blind guy that walks up and touches your face. You're safe for me. I don't know why they do that. I'm going to get why, so they know what we look like in some way, but I really don't think you want to know. I see people every single day I wish I didn't. And if you're blind, you don't have to. Ignorance is bliss. Everyone you meet when you're blind is smoking hot. until you touch their actual ugly-ass face. Never do that to myself. If I go blind, I will handcuff my hands behind my back. Assume every girl I fuck is a 10. And a girl. Yeah, just don't speak. I can explain away a lot of things, but not that deep baritone. Keep that shit to yourself. I don't want to hear the Adam's apple. It's going to ruin it for me. When I moved here, man, from Utah, the culture shock was real. First place I lived that wasn't Utah was Las Vegas, so a lot of stuff cut me off guard. My first week in town, I was watching the news, and a Catholic priest got arrested for cocaine possession. So, damn, we don't even have cocaine or Catholics in Utah. This would never happen. So I was shocked. People were freaking out, calling for his head. The guy had like a kilo of coke, moving some product, and I was like, you know what? I found it refreshing to hear about a priest getting busted for a different kind of blow. Are there priests here tonight? If they do, they got some explaining to do. Also, when I moved here, my first roommate was a gay guy I met on Craigslist. Now, to this day, one of my best friends, but being from Utah, he's one of my first gay friends, certainly my first gay roommate. And that being the case, he caught me off guard a couple times. Remember, one night we're watching TV. It lived like about a month, so we didn't talk a lot. We're watching some Dawson's Creek, if I can date myself. We're both just getting lost in Dawson's blue eyes. All of a sudden, out of nowhere, he goes, hey, man, just so you know, if you ever want me to suck your dick, that is always on the table. I looked at the table like, no, it isn't. There's no dick on that table. It's going to stay that way. If I have new rule, no dick on the table. That table is glass and dick streaks. Not enough Windex in the world to clean out if I put my dick on there. I didn't know what to say in that moment because I did not want him to do it, but I still felt like I should say thank you. Because really, that might be the nicest thing anyone's ever said to me. What a sweetheart offering to suck my dick all day. What if I just went on a 5-mile hike? He's in. I'm like, I need a shower. He's like, the fuck you do? Get over here. I'll wash you up. That's what I'm saying. I wouldn't do that. My wife never offered a deal that sweet, not even on my birthday. She came close. One time she said this. She said, John, just so you know, if you ever want me to suck your dick, you better learn how to wash a fucking dish. That's a rule in our house. The dishes don't get wet, nothing gets wet. That's why I bought a dishwasher. Push a button, get a blowjob. It's the best money I ever spent in my life. I'd put one in every room if I could. My wife's like, why is there a dishwasher in the bathroom? That's why, on your knees. My wife loved that joke. Remember, she was a hoe. Don't forget how quickly we forget. My wife caught me watching porn one time when we were just dating. She came home early, I was watching porn, and I was just like, I was nervous, I didn't know what to say. She's like, John, God damn it, were you masturbating? And I was like a deer in the headlights. I just like, deny. So I said, no, I was not, which is way creepier than saying yes. Who the fuck watches porn and does not masturbate? That is serial killer behavior. If you walk in and I'm watching porn with like a Snuggie and a big bowl of popcorn, fucking run. This ends in your murder. That is how this ends. There's no way it doesn't end that way. When I watch porn, I'm just going to be honest with you, I get very pissed if let's just say, finish at the wrong part. Some of you know what I mean by that, right? When you watch porn, you intend to masturbate to a very specific thing. You're on Pornhub looking at categories like, no. Ooh, that could work. You find that perfect bowl of porridge, it's just right. You're the Goldilocks of porn. The scene is perfect. The girl's smoking hot. She's saying dirty shit, doing the dirty thing you wanted her to do. And you're close to exploding. 3 seconds from exploding. And it cuts that shot of a guy fucking from behind. Just all floppy nuts and hairy asshole. And that's why I just come everywhere. Like, fuck no! Every time. God damn it, I think I'm gay till next time. That's the rule. There are rules to these things. Oh, boy. Let's see. It's been a big year for me. Actually, big few years. 2 years this week marks when I got these teeth. Yeah, these are new teeth. Very excited about that. Thank you, one guy in the back. The old ones were a shit show, man. If you saw those, you'd be happy to see the new ones. It was bad. Like, think meth mouth, but none of the meth. I had all the damage and none of the fun. When I would smile for a photo, people thought, I bet that guy has a house full of disassembled appliances. That's the vibe my smile gave off. So I had to get new teeth to change my life, and it really has changed my life, but it feels weird saying I have new teeth, Because I got them down in Mexico. They could be used. I don't know. I couldn't afford to get them here. I went south. When they popped them in the first time, they did kind of taste used. I was like, ooh, these are caliente. I must have ordered the elote teeth because these are popping with flavor. At one point after my surgery, my entire mouth went numb. Like, is there still cocaine on these? It's getting all excited doing gummers. Coke fans, all right, just a few. Remember the good old days when cocaine was safe? I thought I'd say those words. Back when cocaine was safe. I miss the good old days. I don't know what my teeth are. It could be other people's teeth. I don't know. My wife always asks me, John, remember to brush your teeth today? And I say, honey, I don't know. I remember to brush somebody's teeth today. They're mine now. I paid for them. I don't know, because my dentist does not speak English. I don't speak Spanish. There's a lot of trust involved in that process. My best guess what they are, I think it's porcelain, like an old toilet or a sink that they bashed with a hammer and made into some teeth, which is awesome. They are so strong. I can chew into anything. I can bite into a $2 steak and the plate it was served on. That's how strong these chompers are. I don't have to use toothpaste now. I just use Tidy Bowl. Use the right tool for the right job. I'll just spray my teeth down twice a week with all-purpose cleaner. Use the scrubbing bubbles. You can feel them working. Then I'll just Ajax my face. It hurts like a motherfucker, but results speak for themselves. If you have real teeth, good for you. I'm jealous. But there are downsides to real teeth. Like if you get a gap in your real teeth, you need painful, expensive braces to close that gap. If I had a gap in my teeth, I can just fill up that gap with some caulk. Excuse me, caulk. I got to enunciate, not caulk, caulk. There's a very important L in that word. I need to thank God for you, my friend. Oh, my God. These jokes are not for everyone. They're for one person at a time. Eventually, you're all going to get one that you're going to really enjoy. When it's your turn, let us all know you enjoyed it. Then I'll get the next guy will get his laugh. It'll be very fun. I had to drive down there to Mexico to get my chiclets. I couldn't fly down there, man. I get sick on airplanes, and I can only afford to fly on the worst airplanes, like Spirit. That fucking bus in the sky. When you buy a ticket on Spirit, you are not even paying for airfare. You're just kicking in for gas. You are getting a ride, not an experience. It's like the pilot's a buddy of yours. Like, hey, man, did you say you're going to Little Rock on Tuesday? I got $38. Can I come? Yeah, sit back there, shut the fuck up. We'll get there when we get there. If we get there. That's the Spirit motto. We get there when we get there, if we get there. It really feels like you're hitchhiking in the air when you get on board Spirit. They stop you at the door. Whoa, whoa, whoa. But you know the rules. Cash, grass, or ass. Nobody flies for free. I chose ass. He was gentle. Only gentle part of that flight was that co-pilot. Very gentle young man. Spirit is so broken. It costs more to fly a bag on these planes than a person. Your shit's worth more than you are on Spirit. Like, you want to come anywhere in America on that plane? It's like $45. Want your shit to come along for the ride? $120. Is that an actual cop? Are we getting, what is this my nightmare happening right now that there's a cop in the back of the dispensary? He's cool. He's one of the cool ones, guys. That is the heart attack that no one needs when they're on stage. Is to see a badge, like, what the fuck, is this how it ends? Oh my God, I completely forgot what I was talking about. That was so goddamn distracting. I was on the plane, Spirit, that's right, the expensive bags where it costs $120 to check a bag. Which is fine, just show me where a checked bag goes, man, because the luggage area must be beautiful. They must have bottle service down there. We're up in coach paying $9 for a Snickers. Our bags are under us getting free caviar and champagne. I am so embarrassed to take Spirit that if I take like an Uber to the airport, I will lie about the airline I'm flying. I can't admit that shit to a stranger. It's like, hey, buddy, what door you need? Like, look at me, Delta all day. I'll take my walk of shame to Spirit with my $90 backpack on my back. And I have bad luck when I fly. Like last time I was on Spirit, I lost my wallet. Had $500 cash in it. I've never been so sure that I would not get an item back in my entire life. No matter who found it, they were keeping that shit. There's no lost and found on Spirit. It is just some hardcore finders keepers. If I think the pilot found my wallet and quit his job, it's like, holy fuck, $500? Fuck this death trap. I am out of here. Never going back in that cockpit. Spirit sucks so hard that 2 of their gates in Las Vegas are at the Circus Circus. You can board from the Adventure Dome. That's right. Oh, shit. I don't even know where Gabe went. I think the host just left. That's awesome. What was I going to talk about? Oh, yeah. While I was driving through Arizona to get to my teeth, I saw something that I did not know we had in America. Arizona has gun stores where you can rent a gun. That blew my mind. Like, I am all for gun ownership. I don't know how I feel yet about gun rental. Like, I need a gun, but not for long. Nothing suspicious about that shit. Like, don't worry, I'm going to be right back. I just got to do this one thing real quick. And when I get back here, this gun's going to be spotless. Not a fingerprint on it, not even a serial number. You're not going to recognize that gun, I promise you. It's such a weird thing, man. I got pulled over in Arizona for speeding. And right when the cop got out the car, I said, young man, I believe I smell marijuana in your vehicle. And he probably did, because I had just smoked marijuana in my vehicle. This guy was quite the detective. His nose worked, so he cracked the case. I was like, fuck, they got smelling cops in Arizona? I didn't know they had smelling cops. I'm screwed. I said, buddy, you got any weed? You tell me right now, I'll make it easy for you. I said, sir, there is no marijuana in this car. I just smoked the last of it. Yeah. If there's any left I didn't know about it, I'm pretty fucking pissed, frankly. It's like, all right, buddy, last chance. I got a drug-sniffing dog back there. I will have him search your car for weed. This is when I should have realized I was way too high to be talking to a cop. Because I believed this man, and he was on a motorcycle. I was looking back there shitting myself like, oh, God. He must have one of those new drug-sniffing chihuahuas I've been hearing about. All they can smell is weed and tacos. Which I had both of. They go hand in hand in my world. By the way, I have a little chihuahua. He's a sweet little guy. Cute dog. Oh, there he is. All right. I was like, well, I think I'm just going to be headlining now. All right, cool. No, the real headliner just walked in the door, and I'm very excited he did because he's fucking fantastic. I'm going to leave you on this, guys. If you're, just be careful, man. If this is a dangerous town to be sober and you get drunk or high, all bets are off. Do not get fucked up. Go to a tattoo parlor because this could happen. If you can't see in the back, it's 4 Chinese symbols. What you can see from anywhere is I'm not Chinese. Too tall for that shit. I think it says poser, but there's no way to be sure. I was so drunk when I got this for 6 months, I did not know what it said. Finally went down to one of those massage parlors here in town to find out. The only reason I was even there. You seem to doubt me, man. She said it means happy ending $50. So that's a relief and a bargain. Yeah. Turns out it says seize the day, actually. Carpe diem. So I'm not a poser, because this is a Latin phrase tattooed in Chinese. Definitely a jackass, but I'm no poser. But I have realized for the rest of my life, when I meet people, they will always ask me what this says. So I decided, you know what? When they ask, I'm going to make that shit up. Don't ask me because they can read. I'm going to fuck with them. Some days I say it says, make America great again. In Chinese, which seems appropriate. It takes a hard left, yeah. Other days it says, Backstreet's back for life. It is for life, and I love those boys. But most days I say it says, orange chicken and fried rice. I love Panda Express so much, I can just walk in and flash the tat. Give me that, buddy, dish it up. Sometimes, though, they still fuck up my order, because much to my surprise, most Mexicans can't read Chinese. You guys have a lot of fun. My name's John Hilder. You're going to love your headliner. One more time for Gabe Lopez. Let him hear it.
Give it up for Johnny Hilder one more time. All right. I still got a headliner. You guys ready? It's his first time headlining here. And I've been waiting for this guy. So please show him some love for the one and only Chris Clarke.
That's growth. Pay attention, take note. You over 40 and moving work, better be by the boat. Better be by the dock. Better not be by your home. If really won't hurt you, they gonna leave you alone.
What's up, party people? How y'all doing? Give it up for all the comics you seen performing, all the comics. And for yourselves in a dispensary, what's happening? This shit real. Damn, I got a lot of shit to talk about, man. I'm in my 40s. I'm in my 40s. Anybody 40s? There's never a lot of us. That shit is real. I notice it's always, they give props to 20s, 30s, and then 50s. That shit crazy, man. I'm in my 40s, and I never thought I'd say this, man. I can't wait till I turn 50 so I can turn the fuck up, because it seems like that's when the 50s, y'all motherfuckers party. But I noticed this shit. I'm starting to do old man shit, and I don't like it. You know, I'll be catching myself, like I was talking to my nephew, and he know I'm a comedian, and he said something funny, and I was like, you know, this shit, this that old man shit. You know, this shit right here, I done lock my hand up. I'd rather look like this than do this shit right here. You know, as long as I didn't stop my feet and turn around in a circle, that, you know, that's what old people do. You notice that shit when they be like, whatever, motherfucker. My uncle, I notice older people when they walk down the stairs. You ever notice they don't go straight down? They always do this shit. Whatever, motherfucker. Y'all like don't make fun of the old people night tonight. That's what it is. That shit real. I feel good. I feel real good. Oh, yo, give it up for me. Celebrating 3 years not using. Pop. The government for unemployment. I had to get off that motherfucker. I had to get off, man. They be nosy and shit. They want to know everything, right? Don't act like some of y'all laugh. Some of y'all right in the back. Y'all ain't laughing. Don't act like I'm the only one that was on unemployment 3 years ago. 3 years ago? Shit. That's that shit. You could tell, I don't know if y'all remember, you could tell that the government, they don't know that minimum wage can't sustain a family. Because the way they gave you that unemployment, it was like they wasn't sure and shit. They was like, is this okay? I'm like, yeah. I was getting $600 every week. You know, then Trump hit you with that little $1,400 every other month. Nigga, I had racks on racks in my account, motherfucker. I was like, damn, I ain't see this much money in my account from comedy in years. That shit, and I started doing bullshit with my money, you know what I mean? Because you couldn't spend it. So I started buying shit that I didn't need. But because, you know, it was on Amazon and Instagram, I'm like, what? Right in the cart. You know, I live in a high rise, okay? I bought me a rake, motherfucker. I was practicing on my rug. I was like, when I get a house, I'm gonna do this to my yard. Oh! I was fucking my rug up, man. I had 2 giant hairballs and shit. My girl was like, what the fuck are you doing? I was like, it was the cat. The cat like, that's real, man. After a while, though, yo, it was, you know, I ain't like it. You know, unemployment, these motherfuckers, they started asking questions. They wanted to see, I don't know if you noticed, they wanted to see the progress of you applying to jobs every week. And shit, I was like, huh? What the fuck? Every week, and they sent home that email. You know what I'm talking about. They sent home that email. I was like, I gotta apply for a job every week? Every week? If I apply for a job every week, I might just get a job. I don't want no fucking job. But I ain't want to get off my unemployment, you know? So I started applying to jobs that I know I wasn't gonna get. Like I applied to be an anesthesiologist. They was like, no, you can't be an anesthesiologist. I was like, motherfucker, I know how to draw blood. I did that shit. I did a shimmy step like the young boys with the skinny jeans. I was like, motherfucker, I smacked the shit out of you. On God, you don't want to see these hands, baby. I smacked the shit on you. You ever see the young boys when they get mad, they skinny jeans, these niggas like this and shit? Yo, that shit real. They look like them old wind-up. Remember them old wind-up Godzilla dolls with the sparks in the mouth? And you wind it, smack the shit out of you. This is no bullshit. I applied to be a pope. They was like, no, sir, you can't be a pope. I was like, what? I could be a pope, man. Imagine my ghetto ass with my own Catholic church. My shit would be lit. You could smoke in the motherfucker. You know what I mean? My choir would have on, they would have on little poom-poom shorts and shit. They'd be dancing, be like, go, pastor, it's your birthday, go. Everybody in that motherfucker lit. You know that smoky thing they swing through with the hallway, when they walk through the hallway, that smoky thing? My shit would have straight chronic in that motherfucker, right? They gotta be like, so, centro. Everybody in the front row, every time I walk by, he coming again. Fuckers be high. I applied to be a astronaut. They was like, no, sir, you can't be. I said, I could be an astronaut. Okay, you ever go to NuWu and to get the highest grade weed out this motherfucker? What? You smoke that shit and go home? And you try to go to your refrigerator? You really feel like you're an astronaut or some shit. You out in space. You be I'm in my hallway 45 minutes just like this. My girl come downstairs in regular time, walk right past me. Go in the refrigerator and close. I'm like, bitch, you know what to do? No! Everything we do is slow motion. We fucking and shit. A nut, it's like bloop, 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 bloop. Get in her hair. She's like, motherfucker, I smacked the shit. I don't know, man. That shit crazy. I'm probably like the only motherfucker in here. I'm like a cast off. Like, I actually don't smoke. I don't smoke no more. Like, yeah, I quit, man. That shit, I don't know, no disrespect to NuWu. I know this is a sponsor. But this new weed, that shit different. That shit different. I'm old school. I'm like old school, like the old school strands. And you ever notice, like, none of them old school strands, like, you can't find no more. Remember the shit in the 90s, early 2000s? Remember the old school names of strands? You got chocolate weed, skunk weed, purple haze, hydro, the chronic. You can't find them motherfuckers no more. That shit crazy. This is some shit that grows from the ground naturally up, gone. That shit gone. I'm like, I know we didn't smoke that much weed that the shit is gone. You know what I mean? This new weed, I fucks with everybody who smoke. That's what's up. But that shit get me way too high, way too quick, for way too long. That shit be having me stuck in my room. I smoke that shit. I'll be on the corner of my bed rebooting. Fuck out of here, man. That shit too strong. Nah, I'm good, yo. Y'all could do that. That shit, I don't know. This shit's just different, man. To me, this is some real, you know what? This feel like an AA meeting. This ain't even comedy no more. Shit. Coming up to the stage is Dan. No. Hi, my name is Dan. Nah, that shit, yo, them strands, man, that shit had you. I was looking this shit up. To me, I feel ever since the government got into the medical marijuana, I don't trust that shit. That's just me. Because you see what the fuck they did to cigarettes. That shit was just tobacco. Now that shit is motherfucking fiberglass, all that bullshit. Man, that's why I fucks with NuWu. That's an extra $100 right there. Every time I say NuWu. So I was looking at this bitch titties, and her titty tastes like NuWu. Baby, woo, woo, woo. Anyways, that shit totally different, man. I don't know. I never thought I'd say this, man. I kind of miss buying my weed from a sketchy black dude. I don't know about y'all. You remember Tyrone with the 3 cornrows and shit? You remember Tyrone, 3 cornrows, half his hair out? He used to pull up and shit. He come to your car like Method Man and shit, like, he throw that shit up. Tyrone ain't gonna know, he ain't gonna no glass jar. He ain't go behind no counter to get his weed. This is where he got his weed right here. He like, I got you, baby. He throw that shit at you and shit. It's not even bagged up. You pick up a bud like, thanks, Tyrone. And you roll it up totally different. You know what I mean? You roll up. You go outside, what you smoking on, man? This is that ball sack, motherfucker. This is that gooch, 100% graded. That shit stink to the motherfucker, man. That shit totally different, man. Totally different. 2025, huh? We shot that. I hope, I don't know, man. I hope the rest of this month be good, because that 30 days had that shit looking fucked up. You thought all the bullshit of 2024 was going to stay in 2024. This shit came, it carried, right? It rolled over like minutes and shit. Roll over minutes in 2025. It felt like a roller coaster that you didn't want to go on and shit, right? You ever do that, go on a roller coaster like, fuck, man, your friend hype you up and it start off all slow, like, ting, ting, ting. You like, fuck, and the higher you get, you like, God damn, why did I do this shit? And then it stopped there to let you look at all the bullshit going on. You like, fuck! Ah! That was 2025, man. That shit crazy. Hella bullshit happened. Fucking fires, snowing in Florida. Elon with the from love to all salute and shit. Motherfuckers, yo. You were supposed to do it. You're supposed to do it overhand, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, what's up, baby? I love all y'all. You know what I mean? You could have did a ballerina. Like, I love all y'all. I would have took that shit, man. But he know he did some bullshit, because I know after that speech, he went in the back. He went back there all hyped up. All the people was like, they was like, nigga, what the fuck? Oh, you a nigga. You from South Africa. You a nigga, nigga. You know, Elon all goofy. He was like, what? What'd I do? Goofy ass motherfucker. I fucks with Elon, but he goofy as fuck, man. I just hate that people make an excuse for bullshit. Like, nigga, he did some bullshit. He did some bullshit. That shit is no excuse. It's like if you have your best friend, you're gonna check your best friend when he do bullshit. Because you ain't a fucking friend if you don't say nothing to him. You're gonna let him go out and do bullshit and you be like, yeah, man, how about those Knicks? You a bitch ass motherfucker, man. You gotta check your friend, you know, because sometimes we do some bullshit. You know, people making excuses. It's like, come on, man, that's what he did. Maybe he didn't mean it, but he did some bullshit because he was hyped up. It's no excuse. I'm not making an excuse for him. But that shit crazy. You know what I mean? That's like, yo, because he's a nerd, and people be like, yo, oh, he's autistic. I'm like, when the last time you seen an autistic dude put a microchip in your motherfucking head? Or build a rocket to space, bitch? Who the fuck? What is he, the Rain Man? That shit real, man. You see, the way he did that, the way he did that shit, it almost looked like a nerd. Was he trying to do like a nerd dab? Remember the old dab shit? He was like ha, 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 what the fuck? Was he trying to do that Jamaican dance, the thunderclap, like thunderclap, thunderclap? This motherfucker crazy. It's no excuse, man, you know? It's like, and it's crazy. He was like, yo, that's not what I mean. I'm like, okay, but you got to take it another way. Like, sir, what if your wife, like for your wife, for the first time, we friends 20 years, and I never met your wife because we did service in the Army. I never met your wife. And I go to meet her, and I'm like, hey, how you doing, Samantha? My name is Chris. You like, what the fuck? The fuck is you doing, man? I'm like, nah, that's not what I meant. That's not what I meant. That's not what I meant. You be ready to knock the I'm like, nah, man, I meant peace with love. You ready to knock my ass out, right? Same shit, man. Same shit. I just wanted to get quiet a little bit. That shit is. Being this motherfucker, the ventilation system is good in here because I don't want to catch a contact. Because I'll be doing some bullshit when I'm high. I'm like, fucking aliens in here, man. I'll be on top of the toilet stall. Nah, I'm good. I wanted that shit I'm naturally high, baby. That shit. Big ups to you. I'll probably eat, you know. I don't know. I'll fuck with the edibles. But I can't do the candy. I can't do like the gummies. You know, I'll do like the chocolate and cupcakes. Gummies, I can't fuck with it. I don't know if it's like the high fructose corn syrup in it. But that shit, how can I say this? That shit changes the way my farts sound if I have a couple gummies. No bullshit. Yo, my farts sound like a sassy black woman if I eat the gummies, man. My shit be like, Shit, like, why the fuck does it pop? Why the fuck does it pop? You lose your hood card and shit. Imagine you a stick-up kid and you got gas. It's like, give me your motherfucking money. Put the shit in the bag right now, motherfucker. Put the shit in the bag. The motherfucker be like, Chris, is that you? That shit different, man. I be doing bullshit too, man. When I smoke, I be doing real bullshit. Like, I be getting high and do dumb shit. That's why I can't smoke. Like, I'll get so high, no bullshit. I remember the last time I got high, I got so fucking stoned. I was so high, I was driving my car all by myself. Nobody in the car but me. Nobody, okay? I got out my car, went to the gas station, came back, and sat in the passenger seat waiting for the driver to show up. Just, yo, man, where this dude at, man? You know, you got to quit when you do shit like that, motherfucker. You got to quit. I love movies. I seen that new Dracula movie, the Nosferatus. Anybody know about that? Yeah, it's a vampire movie because I like horror films. I seen that shit. That shit is, it ain't nothing like we seen, motherfucker. That shit ain't like Twilight, motherfucker. Nothing like Twilight. That shit is like the original vampire. This motherfucker look crazy. And this one, through the whole movie, he been in people's face with dirty ass teeth, crusty skin. This motherfucker, the whole movie, like, come inside. I'm like, man. And it was a white woman that was like, okay. It couldn't be a sister, because she was like, nigga, you need a Tic Tac. What the fuck is... Shit. Like, you is ill. Like, who the fuck? Look at your nails and shit. I like, y'all... Y'all laughing. This shit be turning me off. Like, it's not turning me off. I don't know where to go. That shit feel like... It feel like I'm fucking and shit. And I'm stroking, you stroking too, then you go like this. And I'm like, that's what it feel like. Y'all laugh, you're like, and stop. And then the back will laugh, and then it come back. I'm like, how the fuck do I stroke? Fucking my stroke up. I like horror films. That's my thing, man. I love horror films, man. Especially vampire shit. I like that. I notice with every vampire movie, it's like every time you watch one, especially the one where it has werewolves and vampires, every time you watch one, I don't know, I always get the thought, like after the movie, I was like, yo, if this shit was real, which one would I rather be? You ever thought that? Like, which one, if this shit came down, which one you rather be, either a vampire or a werewolf? I'd rather be a vampire, straight up and down. I'd rather be a vampire. One reason, that shit don't look painful when they bite you. I don't know. Y'all ever notice every fucking vampire movie, when they bite you, that shit look sexual? You ever notice that shit? Like you having an orgasm? You ever notice that? When they bite you, they're like, I'm like, woo, bite that bitch. Am I the only one? Whatever, man. I'm like, bite that bitch. I would rather get bit by a female vampire if that shit. I can't get bit by no dude, man. You know what I mean? Imagine that. Imagine Craig bite me and shit. I'm like, oh shit, Craig. Oh shit, Craig, you doing your motherfucking thing, nigga. No, I'm good. Fuck out of here, man. I'm like, damn, Craig, what's good with you? Like, fuck that, man. Because, in every vampire movie, when they bite you, like the first couple of days, you see what they see. They see what you see. You know what I mean? I can't be, you know what I mean? He's out looking for his next victim and prey. I'm home. He out in the club and shit. I show up with a robe and shit. I'm like, really, Craig, you just gonna bite me and not call me and shit? He like, get the fuck out of here, man. Nah, I'm good. Y'all ain't got no fucking whatever, man. That shit. It feel like I'm doing a monologue and shit. Like I'm reading y'all a scary movie. Y'all like, what's gonna happen in the next chapter? I wouldn't want to be no werewolf. Hell no. That shit. In every werewolf movie, man, besides the Underworld, I don't know if you've seen it, but every werewolf movie, you ever notice when they get bit, when they bite somebody, that shit look fucking crazy. That shit look painful. You ever notice when they bite you, it's like fucking bite you on the neck, blood shoot out. They damn near decapitate you. You're like, ah, ah. I'm like, get the fuck, I'm good. I'm good, man. Because you ever notice when you change too, that shit look painful. Name one movie, except for the Underworld, where these motherfuckers wasn't screaming when they changed. You ever notice they body get all contorted and shit? Like the shit, the stretch shit pop. Like, Nigga, I ain't got time for that shit. Fuck out of here, man. And then you wake up the next day butt naked and shit. What if I work at NuWu? I'm like, what's up, y'all? Fuck that, man. See what I mean? Y'all just laugh and stop. What the fuck? That shit real. Someone asked me, I was at another show, was running late. It was a Black Rain show. Why the fuck we be late all the time? That shit said, it said 8:30. 9 o'clock, these motherfuckers want to open the door. So I left. I'm probably going to get fired. But God is good. That's what black people say for, that's what we say for every mistake. It's like an Etch-a-Sketch. Remember the Etch-a-Sketch and shit? You fucking been like, God is good. That shit real. Love movies, man. I love trailers, movie trailers. That's my thing. I love movie trailers. I could go on YouTube for hours and watch trailers of movies. Anybody else on that? Trailers? Yo. I love that shit, man. That shit is dope. There's two things I noticed with trailers that always suck me in. I love it. It's the narrator and the two evil horns. Anybody notice that? The narrator, the guy with the deep voice, you know what I'm talking about. Like coming in the summer 2015. And then the three evil horns is always like in like a scary movie or the climax of a action film. You ever notice that the horns come out? It's like, That's that shit. But it's always, I notice, it's always, the trailer that you see never matches the name of the movie, and it'll always fuck you up, right? You ever notice that shit? It could be like a family PG-13 movie, but with the right trailers, and they throw you off with that name, that shit'll fuck you up. You know, I'll give you an example, because y'all looking at me like, this shit. You say you don't get it? Oh, you don't get it? Oh, okay, all right. All right, I'll give you an example. All right. In 2000, the Earth witnessed a devastating volcano, destroying millions of homes and taking thousands of lives. In 2052, the Earth will witness another devastating volcano that could wipe out humanity itself. It's up to these four friends and their dog to save the world. Wizard of Oz 2. You like, what? What the fuck? Wizard of Oz? You mean with Dorothy and Toto in them? I thought that was a dream. What the fuck? You're at a dispensary all by yourself. A beautiful woman walks in with a short miniskirt, walks to the bar. You tell the bartender to give her a bud. On you. She takes it, smells it, smiles, turns to you and uncrosses her legs. Big black dick too. You like, what? Big black dick too? What the fuck? Do I gotta watch part 1 to get part 2? But how big is the dick though? Is it bigger than mine? I wanna. No. All right, I'm gonna do this shit because this shit my fare. I gotta do this shit. You're on a cruise ship, and your cabin is on deck 1. You're on deck 10 in the buffet line for the 5th time because you one greedy motherfucker. You just had a whole pizza, pork chop, a turkey leg, chicken nuggets, ice cream, and a milkshake. But you're lactose intolerant. You try to run past everybody and you crop dust everyone. And you fart. You go to the elevator. It opens. The elevator's packed. You go in there anyways. Everybody's dead in that motherfucker. No, I could have came with a better ending. But y'all motherfuckers a little bit too goddamn high. Listen, my name is comedian Chris Clarke. I appreciate y'all. Check it out. I just dropped a dry bar special on the Dry Bar app and channel. It's called American Born Jamaican Parents. I just dropped it 2 days ago. If y'all enjoyed me, just un poquito, just a little teeny weeny bit, I guarantee you that special is hilarious, man. Show some love. And you just put in my name, Chris Clarke, when you go there, and you get a promo code. You get the Dry Bar app for a whole month. So if you want, you can watch it and then unsubscribe, motherfucker. And that's it. But if you want to show love, it's like $39 for the whole fucking year. That's just like you going to buy a ticket at a comedy show and it costs $50. You see one show, then you got to buy drinks, fucking park, and you spending like damn near $100. $39, you get to watch my special thousands of times, and everybody on the app, if you can, show some love. And also show some love for Gabe Lopez and all the comics you've seen that hit the stage. I really appreciate y'all. God bless y'all, and good night. Thank you.
His lawyers get hungry, and everybody wanna be a trap, cause them rap trap get paid.
Chris Clarke, let him hear it one more time.
When them bags got you
All right, kids. We still got to give away our $100 Sky High Lounge package, and also the food truck will be here for another 15 to 20 minutes or longer as needed. I tried it while the comics were on. Fucking delicious. So fucking good. So let's see who our lucky winner is for the $100 Sky High Lounge package. Let's see. We'll pick and flipping, and I'll grab this one. All right. Lucky winner is 112495. Do we have a winner? 112495. 495. Do you have a winner? Wow, way in the back. Well, congratulations, sir. You just won yourself a $100 Sky High Lounge package. Also, guys, please follow us on Instagram at NuWu Comedy Club. That's where we reveal the headliners. Bar staying open until 2 a.m. Music is about to start. Keep hanging out. Keep supporting us, guys. This is an underground show, and we need all the help we can get to make sure this thing stays full every fucking week. So you guys got a place to hang and listen to some dirty jokes. So if you guys had a good time, this is NuWu Comedy Club. My name is Gabe Lopez. If you had a shitty time tonight, my name is George Lopez, and this is